Did you ever face a flight experience when you're 8 months pregnant? I hope you might not. I hope you might also. But my experiences are little bit different than what yours might be. Listen through all the video and see how I have experienced and how are my experiences for getting an US visa. Let me start with how we have decided to go to USAS at my 8 month, because we did not get any slots before my pregnancy time. The thing is, actually, we have searched USAs a lot for the slot, but no matter how much we have strived for the earlier slots, we never achieved one. So, better be planned to make a DS 160 early when you have picked up and got a confirmation that your US visa got approved, H1 got approved. Just plan ahead before time so that you get early slots. Don't waste your time thinking that you will get that all documents to your hand little later, so that your planning might go wrong and get a late slot, and you might be ending up in US when the market is completely saturated. So one more thing is, when we are searching DS 160, so we have got a slot in August. So let me share all the experiences when what I have faced during my flight journey, and when I have landed in Delhi for going to the visa embassies and getting to the US. So I'll just explain only the parts where we have went to the embassies, and where we went to the interview panel and we have given our interview only till that point and returned to the Hyderabad. Only these things will be explained in this particular video, and later videos I'll be sharing all the experiences regarding my journey towards US, and how I have come to US with a 9 month old kid and a 7 year old kid. So those don't go away from the video. Please make sure you subscribe and like the video if you like till this particular point. I hope I'm making little bit bored content, but it's my first video which I'm making, so don't skip the video till the end. Hope you like the experiences which I have faced and learn little bit more about how to arrange yourself when you are 8 months pregnant, and you'll be all settled with all the whatever the things you need in this particular video. So I have went to doctor and taken a prescription that I can travel in the flight. Make sure you don't miss this particular prescription. So if not, you will not be allowed onto the flight. So if you are 8 months pregnant, don't forget to take the prescription from the doctor. That's a mandatory. When I have went to the airport, after taking the prescription with all the luggage packed and materials packed, whatever I have needed from Hyderabad to Delhi, they have checked all the valid prescriptions, and they have allowed me from in the Hyderabad, and I have landed safely in Delhi. But I have very much tension. I had a very much tension that I might be into labor, because it's my 8 months. Some people might be into labor in 8 months as well, right? So I have carried enough liquids and enough all the fluids and whatever the medicines required. So don't forget to take your liquids, or don't forget to make sure you carry enough liquids, because you might not get good liquids at you I mean in flight, or whatever the medicines you require you might not get in Delhi. So you have to order whatever the medicines you require. So I have taken some sachets, which are like energy fluid maintaining sachets where it maintains my pregnant fluids inside very good state by taking doctor's recommendation, and I have carried them to Delhi. Not only that, I have taken calcium, iron, and whatever the necessary medicines with me. So I just suggest you not to forget any medicine when you are going to another places. Make sure you have very much pre occupied with all the pre-pack all the medicines to in your luggage, so that you don't forget any of the medicines. Later, after getting down at Delhi, so we stayed in Taj Hotel because I'm pregnant. I am little bit worried that other hotels might not be good. Even though we stayed in Taj Hotel, I have faced a little bit weird experience. But regarding the food, I don't want to just blame Taj Hotels for that. Because of that particular just weird thing, they have compensated with another food that's there, and they did not charge for that one. But make sure you whatever you order, it should be hygienic, because I'm little bit pregnant. I'm worried about hygiene and everything. I rejected that particular food. Being a South Indian, getting into North India and having their food is like a torture for me actually, because I never faced North Indian foods, and I don't like rotis. I never eat rotis at all, and I was like kind of starving kind of thing. So my husband has made me give juices and other fruits and everything to make sure that I am well fed with some food at least. Being a pure vegetarian, I'm little bit worried that I might not have a good protein food over there. And regarding the taste, we never get the same taste whatever we get in South India. It's little bit different taste it over the North India. But being 8 month pregnant and taking whatever is not soothing your uh, mouth, and you know right how it feels when you don't want to eat, and take it by thing like take it by definite thing. You should have that. If not, your energy will be lost. So make sure you pack some of the snacks which you like, and make sure you don't forget any of your snacks, because if you don't like your foods, you might end up not eating something. So I made that particular mistake, so I'm just giving you a suggestion that you should never make that particular mistake. Later, after having some food and everything, we have slept on the Taj Hotel, and Taj ambience is very good, and Taj hospitality is also very good. I can give a rating up to 9 by 10 for hospitality and ambience and staying luxury, whatever the things I can give very much. But coming to food, it was like 7 by 10 itself. It was not up to the mark which I have experienced. I'm just telling you as an experience. So after that, we have went to the fingerprint place and given a fingerprints, but the waiting time is very huge. When we went to fingerprint place, I did not have even my breakfast, and went to the fingerprint place. uh, but see, as a pregnant lady, having like a 8 month kid inside my pregnancy belly, you hope you will understand how much we'll be having from for foods and all. If you don't eat food, it will be hungry a lot, right? So when we arrived, there is a small time for us for our time slot. So we went to the place some roadside, and I had a Maggie over there. It's not so good, but it's fine. At least I had something. But I'm just why I'm telling this particular experience is that make sure you take some food with you, so that you might eat something at your fingerprint places and all those things. if you are 8 months pregnant, because or else if you're not 8 months pregnant also, it's just a suggestion that taking your food is fine for with you, because it might help your hunger just to substitute with something. I made that particular mistake, just telling you not to make the same mistake. It's just a suggestion for you. All these things, whatever I'm telling, right, it just applies to neither you are being 8 months or not being 8 months pregnant. So, hope you will be taking all the suggestions, and if you want to apply them, you can apply. If not, it's your will and wish. I don't force. And if you're feeling bored at this particular point, you can just skip the video and go away from the video. It's not at all mandatory to listen all my experiences, but there are some more experiences where you can find it, the content might be interesting, and you will get some more input regarding the whatever you have to follow when you go outside. You might get some of the experiences, just for making sure you will not miss any of the things when you are going somewhere else from your place. Not only to Delhi or any place, it does not only involve Delhi or any some other places, but it involves all the journey things. When if you are pre-planned, and if you are making sure that you pack everything pre-planned, you'll be having a good time. If you are not packing anything pre-planned, that means you are making the exceptions that we might get something at other places, and you end up don't get anything in any other places. It might be hard for you to stay there. Whatever the time you want to spend there, you might feel hard for that actually. So we have felt hard because we did not plan it at first. So I'm just sharing all those things so that you might get something at least to pre-plan the things. So after coming to the fingerprint, so I had some breakfast at the roadside and came back to the fingerprint. The line is very huge. Oh, we have to at least wait 1.5 hour in the line actually. And being pregnant, you know, right, how much the standing, we cannot do that much of standing and all those things. And I felt very much thirsty, and I did not even bring my fluids to with me. And I was like asking my husband, please go and get me some fluids for me. So please make sure that you don't make this particular mistake. Carry at least some water with you, so that you'll be enough having liquids while you're in line, because it takes so long to go inside and give the fingerprints and come back. So after giving the fingerprints, it's just actually some of the details in DS160 has been filled wrongly by me for my visa applications. So over there, if we want to edit that particular things, it will cost 1,000 rupees. It is very huge, right? That's the reason I'm just telling that you don't think that you have filled everything perfectly. 3 times or 4 times or 5 times before going to the interview also, we can edit that particular DS160 without submitting. So make sure every detail is correct. Make sure you don't make that particular mistake that you will be entering it wrong and going there and giving the money to them to edit that particular DS160. The editing is same. The thing is, they will take that particular DS160 and make a new one. They won't do it as a same regular thing and edit the same DS160 number. Why I'm telling you this one is, DS160 number is mandatory when you're going to a fingerprint thing. So if you don't have a DS160 number, then you will not be allowed to the interview or fingerprinting in the US embassy itself. So make sure you don't make at all any mistake. If single mistake, one even spelling mistake will cost you 1,000 rupees. So don't make even any spelling mistakes. Triple check, four times check. Don't ask any other person who is very near to you. Ask that person to check whether your DS 160 is right or wrong. Then only if you feel everything is right, you pick on submit. If not, don't click on submit. And make sure DS 160 expires in 30 days, so make sure at least go back in 29 days and make sure you renew that particular DS 160 number. If not, that particular DS 160 number will be completely going, and you cannot attend in the visa fingerprint places. So every 29 days, just keep a reminder that your DS 160 is renewed in the place, and you'll never miss the renewals time till you have the appointment time. You have to renew your DS 160, because the DS 160 is major, plays a major part. So after correcting my DS 160, we went to the fingerprint place and we have given our fingerprints, and they told us we have to attend a interview after 2 days. So we left our that particular fingerprint place and went to the hotel. Coming to the challenge, I have already told that the food is not at all good, so we have to explore so many places for the food. So we have went to some other places to have the food, and came back to the hotel. After 2 days, we have went to the visa stamping center, I mean the interview, because we have booked everything in the same place in Delhi itself. I'm not only 8 months pregnant, but I have also 7 years kid, who is very small. Actually, what I have planned for is I have made her stay in Hyderabad itself with my parents, so that she keeps get engaged with that particular activities. And when we are coming to Hyderabad, she cried a lot actually. But what we have promised is we will get some toy. But what I suggest is that don't leave your kids behind with your parents or any other thing, because the passports will be taken. If you don't even have the slot for kids also, they will be taken in the embassy. If you have if the kids don't have the slot, but if you bring the kids with you, they will take the kids passports with your passports and make the kids passport also stamped with your passports itself. So if you have a chance, you go take your kids also with you itself. Don't miss them at all. That's what my suggestion is. I have missed that particular thing, and I don't know that particular thing that they will do like this. After I have come out from the visa interview, only some people have told me that things, so I got to know the information there itself. So I missed my daughter passport again. We have sent it to US embassy via Dropbox, and they have stamped it and sent it to me. But I have sent both of the kids after my baby is born. Only I have sent the both passports. So if you are missing some visa stamping for your kids, make sure you pick a Dropbox appointment, and make sure you drop the passports in the Dropbox, so that you will never miss your kids passport also be stamped. So later, after we have went to the US visa interview, they have asked couple of questions regarding the work and work culture, and where you are going and everything. After that, they have accepted this particular passports and told that your visa is granted. But the thing is, I'll tell one more thing. The same thing, like it's a huge line. You have to wait in the queue, and you have to be waiting so much time till your time comes. There are so many securities which you have to undergo while you are entering into the visas. So don't carry your mobiles, or don't carry your any other wallets or anything while you're going to visa interview, because they won't allow even mobile phones They won't even allow wallet also, the wallets what your money carrying the money. So what we did is we have just put some money in our pockets, and we have just hired an auto. We went to the place, and we did not take our mobile phones. We kept our mobile phones in the hotel itself, and we have went to the particular appointment. We completed that particular appointment, came back, and you know, right, how challenging it is if we don't have a mobile to book a back a car or auto. So it was a challenging thing to make the booking. So just be pre-planned that after um, make sure that you book some return ticket or return car or something like that after 2 to 3 hours. But we cannot say the timeline, how much time it would take in the visa interview thing. It it's like a kind of suggestion, whether it's your wish whether to book a return car or not. But there will be so many autos, cars available in front of US visa embassy. There is not at all having a struggle. We have to walk a little bit front because no autos are allowed before US visa embassy to be stopped. So we have to walk little bit forward to get some auto or car, anything else. So these are all my experiences. Hope it will help a little bit for you to make sure that you are prepared to go to visa interviews, or so that you'll be pre-planned everything. So after completing the visa, and we have called to our parents that our visas are approved, and we have packed everything in Taj, and we left from Taj to airport, and we flew back to Hyderabad, taking a toy for my daughter actually, which we have promised. That's all from my side. Thank you everyone. Bye.